daddy's so proud of the way she teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. Ball is teed up. It's their punter, Torrey Taylor, to do the honors. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He'll head out of bounds on the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah! 26.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, here's Dak. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Prescott here from the gun. Hits his running back. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and 10, Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, boy.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Prescott now on 3rd down. This one's caught. Smith has it. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that'll be good for Dallas first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Now Now, their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun is Prescott. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. George Pickens the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it'll be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. And his first pass falls incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So 2nd down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Out of the gun, here's Williams. On target to Moore. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. He's got Moore once again. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Williams again. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Now here's Williams. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Williams trying to throw for it. Complete at the 2. And he runs this in. That's going to knock this game up at 8 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Dak now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he didn't give much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
They send a man in motion. They'll air it out on 3rd. Down the field, he's got Lamb. He has this down to the 34. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This is caught by Blue. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense in the hurry up here.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
They give on 2nd here to Blue. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. 1 quarter away so far. We're knotted up at 8. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll start out with 3rd and maybe a couple inches at most. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Completed left side to Smith. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
At the 5-yard line.
Blue gets the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches. Line up the design keeper. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Odunze's got it, right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Williams to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive. A lot of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on. To the air yet again, Williams. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
First down, Williams. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Just couldn't find Odunze there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. And he's got it. It's in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears get it back to level. 15 all now. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. On a give, it's Blue. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun is Prescott. That's caught. He found some space. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44. Prescott on 1st and 10. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Lamb has another one. Has room inside the 25. And he's finally brought down at the 9. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. They'll run this with Blue. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, here we go. 47. We're going to 54.
Prescott here from the gun. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The XP is up and good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 15. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it.
Fuck.
Making some progress
No.
here. Races past midfield.
I fucking told myself too. I'm so fucking mad. I told myself. Oh my god.
Hey, we
Fuck.
know that every single
Fucking
possession in
bot,
this league
wow.
is a premium. And these ones right before halftime with the clock dwindling down, well, they become even bigger. Setting your offense up for success with a return like that, you couldn't script it any better.
First down throw by Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Williams from the gun. And the cover just
He's
too
out of
good
pocket.
there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Down and 7.
They'll throw. 3rd and long.
Come here.
Pocket isn't holding
I'll toss him
on.
out.
They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This will be a 44-yard look. Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kid to have that confidence built. That's important.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 20-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. First down, here's Dak. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. This is Cox, that's Walker. They limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Williams on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. He connects with Burden. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Working quickly here. He'll throw it.
Oh!
And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, at 1st down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Williams to throw on 1st. He's got it near the 8.
Fumble too.
He will not score.
Crazy.
Dallas set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. Williams with the sneak. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal. So no luck in that final yard block. They simply lost that battle up front. Didn't get the push they needed.
Yeah, give some real credit to that group defensively, right? It is just right off the jump. Who creates that surge, that pad level? Defense got the job done.
It's 2nd and goal. This time he's looking to throw. Headed out right. And he's brought down at the line.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Swift.
And
Takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears push their lead to 3. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Handoff running left. It's Blue. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Lamb's got it on the sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Yeah! There we go.
They'll start to drive with Blue. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
Hey, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Dak now from the gun. Into the hands of Kittle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Dak to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Now here's Prescott. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
damn. See his button.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. We'll go with a design keeper. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, you're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
All set now, 1st and 10. This time looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This is caught by Rule. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st down, Williams. Catch made by Loveland. And they get this down to the 28. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28.
Now Williams escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. And he's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our 3rd quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Oh my God, we just throw a pick.
Another one hits the ground. No luck finding his
Oh my God, he may have just thrown a pick.
So that brings up 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
What is up? Guys, yeah.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Brought in right side by Moore.
No, don't do this to me, bro.
And This great effort
That's like 5 cages back to back to back.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. He's got more once again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 32-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Brings up 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams.
I got stuck. No way. I get stuck on the
down to that 15-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's good. For the Bears. First down. First and 10.
Working inside the red zone. Willis caught. Touchdown. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making a 9-point advantage. George Kittle, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
43. Bears 33. Brandon Aubrey.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
I traded Remus, Ferguson, and Trickway's Bridges.
Here's Williams.
A
Short pass brought in.
6'3" corner.
And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Williams will look to throw. Got a man. Loveland has it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it down from 37.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down. Williams to throw. Sends this to the end zone.
I need that one, man.
Couldn't hang on through the contact.
2 posts and a 30-yard hitch, and you throw the hitch. I need that one. Definitely need that one.
He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Second and 10 now. Williams escapes the pocket. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
What is up? Dad, punch first.
Third down. Here's Williams. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Looking quickly here.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears got to score in a hurry. From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making a 4-point game here in the fourth. This will put it back within a
What
field
DB's
goal.
not turning their head there in the end zone? Like,
And he connects there, so now
it's because he can't see him. The field stopped at the end zone there, so every DB would turn their head. Good ball. Good ball.
Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt.
I
They
get some
need to
fucking players
recover.
in secondary.
And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school
You
of
flew to
thought
get
of
loose
hey,
here,
also kick it deep
but
with those
get
3 timeouts. So now
million.
your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. The Bears decide to call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Yeah, really. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. Here we go, Kip. Here we go, 47. 26.
They're going to pass it here. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Yeah, Kip, 26.
Now it's Blue. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making a 9-point advantage. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Bears first down.
Williams to throw on first. Working the sideline, that's Odunze. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets
Everything
back
covered
on the
there, I
yard
just
line.
left.
After play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. First and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down.
At the 32-yard line.
To throw is Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. So that brings up second down. Here's Williams again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10.
To the air yet again. Williams. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, here. He's solid. He's bad. He's not bad.
As a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Bears trying to get everyone set.
Need a few more yards with
At the 2-yard line.
Need a few more yards with what's his face? Come on, hurry up. I need Blue to score. Or I need Blue to get like 5 yards. Oh, come on. My dick ever gone timeout? Damn. I'm not gonna fucking get it.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL.
You know,
but these guys looked and said,
16.
Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.